gets really, really upset. So I stopped doing that because
I mean, he's fine with Chris. Toph is not.
Toph,
not
he
legit,
fucking
though.
hates. Yeah, he despises. What we going on here? Got going on here?
S2B, Smoke 2 Boints, maybe? I don't know.
And Wooly.
Wooly.
Is that?
Will lie.
I don't know. Should I go to Big House? What do you think?
Big House is bomb, dude.
I was there last year.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Did you like it?
The worst part was getting out to Michigan.
Oh.
Just because, like, I had to waste an entire day to get out there, you know?
Dude, I go to the East Coast so much, and I still fucking hate the route out there. Just flows. It's your whole day. And Red Eyes just suck.
Yeah, definitely not doing Red Eyes. It's not about that life. I don't know. I mean, I go to Chicago pretty frequently because that's where my family's from. And
yeah.
That flight's, like, pretty fine, I feel. But, like...
I mean, it's like not even an hour more to Detroit if you have a direct.
Yeah,
it's
finding
just,
a direct
but it is an extra time zone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because, like, when I go to Chicago, I take, like, the 5 o'clock flight and get in at 11. And it's, like, no big deal, right?
Yeah.
I can leave work at like, not super early and get in.
Sure.
But, like, to go to Detroit, I have to leave at, like, 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And by that point, it's just, like, I'm not getting any work done.
Yeah.
So I have to take an entire day off.
Yeah, see, I got family in Detroit.
Okay.
And I also got family on the other side of Michigan, Grand Rapids. And so I go to Michigan a lot. So I'm well acquainted with that whole thing. Although Detroit's airport is nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I used to go to Detroit a lot for Magic tournaments.
Oh, I didn't know you played.
Yep. I used to play a lot. A lot.
So, how do you feel about Hearthstone as a Magic player?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I think Hearthstone's like a pretty well-designed game. I think that it is a competitive game that can be played competitively. I think that the formats that they use for competitive tournaments are pretty bad.
Oh, interesting. Okay. The multi-decks?
No, just more like basically all the tournaments are invitationals, and there's no open tournaments. So like star building or talent building just doesn't exist. And since like Hearthstone is like and card games in general are pretty high variance games, there's like a lot of randomness.
Yeah.
The only way that you can make it so that the top players always perform in the top is by only inviting the top players. And it's just like it feels like one of my favorite things about video games and when I played Magic about Magic is that like it's super meritocratic, right? Best players will always be in the tournaments, but that's just like, especially when Hearthstone first started, that was not the case, right? Because they weren't open tournaments. Just like we're going to invite the top 10 streamers, and the top 10 streamers are the top 10 not because they're the best players necessarily, but because they're the best entertainers, right?
Sure.
And so that stuff kind of upset me a little bit.
Interesting. Yeah, I can see the criticism there. I didn't know that their formats worked like that. I thought they had some of it.
They're like the BlizzCon World, like the World Championships are open.
Okay.
But the vast majority of the events that go on throughout the year are not. So.
All right. Now you say it's well designed and everything, but is that kind of like the way of saying it's a good game, but it doesn't appeal to me, or do you feel that do you enjoy it at all?
I played a lot of Hearthstone. I played. I go through phases where I play a bunch.
Yeah, it's kind of like that for me too. Actually, I'm in the middle of a phase.
I think that like it's. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, they have the new Karazhan thing coming out, and Karazhan was my favorite raid just in all of the whole WoW experience that I've had, so I'm interested to see like, how that's going to turn out. So I'll probably have another phase for at least like 2 weeks or so. I've been doing mostly arena though.
Okay. Yeah, I think for me personally, like the game is well designed and I enjoy playing it. The experience is like a million times better than playing Magic Online. Which is why like was the computer game that I probably played the most growing up. So like that part of it is really, really nice. The part that doesn't really appeal to me is like the ladder system. Like I would much rather just play in like playing tournaments and practice for like a big tournament.
Okay.
And just like have tournaments show my success rather than like being able to spend 1 million hours, right?
Sure.
Which is how effectively the ladder works. Like the top players will eventually get to the top.
Right, because of win streaks, like you don't necessarily even have to be 50%.
Right, exactly.
To get to, yeah. Interesting.
So that for me, like I'll go through bits where I like want to play and be competitive, and then it's just like shit. Like the amount of hours you have to play, it's just like I get burned out too quickly, especially because I don't have as much time. To spend on it.
Sure. I played Magic 2014 on Steam.
Okay.
And
did you like it?
Around that time, my friends and I were doing like a lot of drafts, two-headed giant draft, like among ourselves, our group of 4. That was really fun. But we just haven't really got back into it lately. But is 2014 like is that one that you played online, or is there something?
There's a thing called Magic the Gathering Online, which is like an online client with every card. And there's like tournaments, and like it has its own economy, so you can like kind of win real money by doing well. It's like where all the people who play competitively play online.
Okay, cool.
And it's been around for a really long time, so the piece of software isn't the greatest, I would say. And because part of it's because Magic wasn't designed to be played on computer, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing about Hearthstone is they were able to design a game that was meant to be played on a tablet, right? Magic was never designed that way, so that's like part of the problem. The second part of the problem is that like implementing all of the rules and all of the different things is really, really tough, especially when you have
really hard.
every single card in the game, and then like. On top of that, like, how do you do the experience for like picking modes of a card or like tapping lands, right? Basically, regardless of what you come up with, that experience isn't going to be amazing, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like it's just no matter what you do, it's always